Good morning, my people. I've been up for a while, but I'm still like half asleep. So I decided to do a little tutorial as I get ready this morning. And a few of you have wanted to know like the basics of contouring. I will say I'm not a pro at contouring by any means. Contouring, I believe, is a little bit overrated. All you need is, a little bit of bronzer in those areas, and I think that, that should do the trick. But I'm going to do some hardcore contouring today for y'all, just so you can kind of see. So what I'm going to start out with today is the Rose and Collagen Face Serum. I got this new viewfinder going on down here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. This is a Rose and Collagen Face Serum. Improves elasticity and natural glow, and I've been loving it. I got it at TJ Maxx for like $5. You know me, I love a good bargain. So just like, I put some on my fingers and just put that in the places where my face tends to be dry. Now, if you have oily skin, you don't need this. This is just because my face gets dry and feels like it's going to just crack open in the winter time. In this video, I'm going to be using a few things that I got in my BOXYCHARM this month. I just signed up for it. I've been wanting it for a good while, and I've been on the wait list, and I was like, Jesus, how long does it take to get this thing? But turns out like they forgot to send me one of my boxes, so this month I got 2 boxes instead of just one, because they forgot to send me the November one. But anyway, I got this Bronze Essentials, and it's got a couple different bronzer shades with some highlights. And then I got this blush palette here, Be Fearless, Be Limitless. Shades in it. Let's try to take this out. So to begin with, we're going to start off with the eyes. I'm going to be priming my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Fair Neutral. Literally just dab a little bit on my eyes. And I'm going to use this video to kind of talk and explain a couple things. If you have the problem of your eyeshadow tending to come off in the middle of the day, say you put eyeshadow on and you're like, I don't know why it tends to just go away. You need to use a primer before. Primer makes a difference. These are all the things that I used to wonder. I would put on this makeup, and even when I would take pictures, I'd be like, you can't even see my makeup. I just don't understand. So it does not have to be, an expensive primer, but just some concealer. And then you're always going to want to set a wet product. So I'm going to go in and set this just with some powder. I'm going to zoom you in just a bit. Alright, and this is going to be a very simple eyeshadow look. I'm going to be using the Anastasia contour kit. I take this when I'm going out of town, because I can use these brown shades down here just for my eyeshadow, because you just need a simple, a little bit of color. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and put that right in my crease. I'm literally just taking the same shade and just going back and forth. I'm I'm telling you, this one simple color on your lid can change so much. And then I'm just going to bring that down and just apply some over my lid right here. My liner, I have been using the NYX matte liquid liner. I trust this liner to stay on all day. It's my favorite go-to liner. I have one of my friends, she likes to use the really fat tip liner, and that's fine, whatever works for you. This one is a much thinner tip. It just can get in those precise areas that I like, and I didn't learn how to use it one time. When I first used it, I was getting crap everywhere. It just took a little bit of practice. Alright, so I did my brows off camera, and we're going to go ahead and jump in with some mascara. I received this Tartist mascara in my BOXYCHARM, so I'm going to be applying that today. I wear lashes every now and then. I wore them yesterday, so I still have a little bit of leftover glue on them, so that's what I'm getting off. But before you apply lashes, you want to apply a thin coat of mascara. I'm just going to do the upper right now and let that dry. And I'm going to go ahead and apply some primer to my face. This is the Born to Glow Illuminating Face Primer by NYX, and I really like this because it adds a good glow to my skin. And the same thing with foundation and face primer. If your foundation is coming off during the day, you need to find a good primer for your skin. There are so many primers out there that you can get that work so well and keep your foundation on all day. And I'm going to be using this new brush that I got also in my box. It is a dense brush, and it feels really good. It's by a company called Grwm. Some of you say you don't know which brushes to use, which products, and there really are no rules. Play with everything, see what works best for you. There's so many different types of foundation brushes out there. You can use this one, you can use this one. I mean, the foundation brushes are endless. You can use these little brushes. I got this one as a free gift also in one of my packages, and I've tried it once, but I might try it today on my contouring. So I'm going to be using the Loreal Lumi True Match, and this is in the shade Natural Beige W4. A warm foundation, and you can see my face is pretty white, but I I try to self-tan, you know, once a week. And so I match my neck and my chest. Ooh, I like this brush. And I do apply the foundation on my lips when I'm going to be using a liquid lipstick. It just dries out my lips more and helps the liquid lipstick stay on longer. And you can just see the glow that this foundation adds. And because, you know, I used the oil before and the primer, it just adds that extra glow throughout the day. Now I have normal, you know, normal dry skin, so I really don't have dry skin, but during these winter months it tends to be that way. But most of the time I just have normal skin. So if you do have oily skin, you need to use more of a matte foundation. Or you can mix the True Match Lumi with a more matte foundation to add a little bit of glow without getting, you know, this wet look. Next I'm going to be using my Tarte again for my concealer. I am going to contour. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild contour stick. Picked this up at Walmart and tried it out, and it works pretty darn good. So what you want to do to contour, I like to suck my lips in like a fish and just look for, you know, your cheekbones. You want to go up underneath your cheekbones. If you have a round face, which I don't have, I have, you know, a skinny face already, so that's why I don't contour much. But if you have a round face, say you have a round face, you are going to want, and you want your face, you know, skinnier, obviously, you're going to want to take the contour stick and literally go straight down. A line straight down on each side. Me, I don't do it as harsh because I have such a skinny face already. But if you're just wanting to accent, you know, add a little curve to it and you can accent those cheekbones. Then you want to go on forehead, and this is just kind of drawing everything in a little bit, but it's also making a shadow so that it accentuates the other parts of your face. And same thing, if you have a round face, you're going to make a straight line down because you're creating that illusion that you have, you know, that your face goes straight down. This is really hard to explain. Also, you want to create the illusion that you have a bigger bottom lip. Add you some contour underneath your lip. I already have a skinny nose, but I will contour just a little bit. if you have a wide nose, you are going to want to create the shadow where you would want your nose to look thin. So if you have a wide nose, you'd want to create that shadow right here, more so than on the side. I just have such a skinny face already. I don't want to make it look like I'm anorexic. Alright. I think I'm ready to go. What do y'all think? And I'm going to pick up my MASCARA. This is a new brush brand I've run across. Seems pretty good. I will put the website down below in the description box. And I'm just using circular motions. Like I said, I've only used this brush once, so I'm still practicing myself. But one rule is you want to bring the product up, the dark product up. Because you want that illusion, that line, that bottom line, to not go down too far. I will say this is not very easy to use with this. So what I'm going to do is get my beauty blender. Got my beauty blender. I'm literally just pouncing onto my skin. And like I said, you don't want to bring that the darker contour down below that cheekbone. You want to keep that line right at your cheekbone. Same thing with this. You're going to go up. You're not going to bring down. Even if you do go into your hairline, it's fine. It's better than having a line. Now with this on the cheekbone, you can go down with it. You don't want to go up into your face because you're keeping that line right around the rim of your face. Alright, and now I blended all that out. I am going to blend out my contour under my eyes. And I'm just using the other side. I just pinch it so it's a little bit smaller. I got to do this. I'll go back in and darken that just a bit. You can even connect the forehead and the cheek right here. Just really defines. Alright. And I'm going to set that with my Mercier powder. Beautiful nails. Beautiful. So beautiful. And I'm going to be using the Morphe G8 brush to set under my eyes and my face. And I'll just dip that. Now, you can't do this method with all powders. Some powders are going to make your face look cakey. If it is a cheap powder and you feel like you have literally cake face after you've set your foundation, you're going to need to invest a little bit in a pricier powder. I've been using Laura Mercier for so long now, and I can't like stray away from it. But I've used other powders in the past and tried to, you know, bake a little bit, and it just makes my face look cakey. So if your face looks cakey, that's fine. It's just the product. As you can see, I mean, I put a good bit of powder on my face and it does not look cakey. And that's what you want. We don't want no cake face. Next, I'm going to go ahead and bronze. I'm going to be using the Bronze Essentials palette by Beauty Basics. And it looks like this. Basically wherever I did the contouring. Okay, and I am going to take a little bit of the highlight color on this palette. You can see the gold. Alright, and next I'm going to take a little bit of, I really don't want a pink blush, but I'm going to take a little bit of this blush right here. It's called Unstoppable, and it is from the Real Her Be Fearless, Be Limitless palette that I got in my box also. And I'm going to take a brush from Luxie. It is the 660 Precision Foundation brush. And you see, it's a foundation brush, but do I use it as a foundation brush? Nope. Just a little bit. Alright. Then next I'm going to go ahead and go apply some eyeshadow under my eye just for a little shadow. Using that same Anastasia palette for my eyeshadow. It really makes a difference. And then next I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, got the lashes. And now we're going to move on and highlight the brow bone in the inner corner of the eye. Going to just grab a little eyeshadow brush here. This one, I have no clue who it's by. It looks like this. And I'm going to be using the Loreal eyeshadow in the shade Iced Latte. It's L'Oreal Infallible. Looks like this. Apply that right on my brow bone. And on the inner corner. And then apply some mascara to your lower lashes. Alright, and before we do the lips, we're going to set our face with the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Not only does this make your makeup last, but it feels so good on your skin. Today I'm going to be using the Colorpop liquid lipstick. Colorpop liquid lipstick in the shade Arabesque. And it looks like this. And like I said, you need your lips to be dry. That means applying some, you want your lips to be exfoliated and, moisturized, but when you're actually applying the liquid lip, you need it to be dry. So, do all the exfoliating and the moisturizing on a daily basis, and then your lips won't be cracking. That makes sense. Alright, and I'm going to let this first coat dry, and I will apply another coat. It looks darker here in person than it does on camera. So my hair is from being washed yesterday. So what I'm going to do is just apply some of this oil in it. I applied dry shampoo yesterday, so it's a little bit dry in some areas. So I just squirt one squirt of the oil in my hands and rub it together and just run that through my hair. And you can see all these little frizzies. It takes care of that. And there we go. That is all for this look. It's very simple, one eyeshadow. Please let me know what y'all would like to see next. I hope this was helpful and you enjoyed it. Thank you.